We are starting on a project that is totally ridiculous. Earthbag, off-grid, propane, solar, hot tub. Good morning everybody. Welcome to the Terraform Homestead. For those of you who are new to our channel, we are a off-grid homestead in the Sonoran Desert teaching natural building. And this week, I've got a really fun project that we're starting on. We are starting on a project that is totally ridiculous, but a lot of fun. We are making a earthbag off-grid propane solar hot tub. And the reason behind this is an experiment for a future project that is coming up in the next couple of weeks. But I want to get some learning done on a small scale project. So first thing is, we gotta get our foundation laid. Let's get into it. Okay, so we got our hole dug for our foundation. The ants are insane over here right now. They bit the hell out of me. But basically we're getting our gravel, and this is gravel sifted off from our earthbag stuff. So using everything, gonna get gravel in here, tamp it, get sand in here, tamp it. Got our foundation in. Basically we dug a hole to fill in the hole. So gravel, tamp down, sand, tamp down. It's gonna give us a good firm foundation because our bags and water and all that's probably gonna be a couple thousand pounds. So we don't want this shifting and moving and cracking and leaking and all that fun stuff. First bag getting started. It's always an exciting moment. We're wrapping up day one of this very productive day. We got our foundation in, gravel and sand layered down. That's going to keep this nice and solid. And then we kind of started our first layer of bags to kind of take you guys through. We're going to have a 12-inch bag on the inside of this that goes all the way around. That will be the hot tub part of this. And then in the back here, we'll have our little storage area sort of thing that'll house our pump, our air pump, solar panels, batteries, all that fun stuff. Super excited. Tomorrow is a lot more bag work. Now that we got our foundation in, I want to run you guys through the plans, which make no sense to anybody except for me, but that's what's important. This is the extent of our planning on pretty much every project out here. And honestly, we got it on paper at least. So this house, we didn't even get on paper. Not the best way to do things, but I want to run you guys through kind of the loose idea and go through some of our toys that we got delivered. Here's kind of the idea. So we've got the back little compartment, which is right here. We're going to be putting a little roof on this, which I'll get to that in a little bit, and basically be putting some solar panels on the roof pointing south, so that way they get charged up. We'll have a little battery. Basically we're building kind of a little insulated box back here for all of our hardware and equipment. We'll have a battery back here that is running a 12-volt pump, air pump, our lights, more plans flying away. Our hot water heater will run off of propane. Super exciting. So back to our stuff. So twinkle lights, awesome. Ambiance, great. we got a little water purifier, which is not that size. Charge controller, always get a good charge controller. Renogy is a great brand. I also like Victron a lot. It just makes life better, makes your stuff last longer, makes everything more efficient. And then our little air pump covered in rat crap. So this is going to add the bubbles for our hot tub. And it's also going to help keep our water cleaner, which will be a plus. So with this, we got everything delivered. I have our pump from another system. So we're trying to do this as inexpensively as possible. And yeah, with that, let's go build some metal support cleat thingies for our roof. Because the thing is, I actually have to plan now, and I have to get all this stuff in before we do our next course. Okay, next step, we are making our cleats. I guess that's the best way to say this. For the mounting of our eventual roof. And the thing is, we can't weld over at the build site. So we can only weld here in the shop. So I'm kind of making this in pieces that we can then bolt together. So here's the idea, that we have these tubes that have a hole through them. We'll mount them to a plate. And then we will have our spikes coming up and down off of this plate. These spikes will get embedded into our Hyper Adobe bags, and this will be sticking out just a little bit. We'll be able to run some slightly smaller tube into this tube and then build a little metal structure that we can then put a roof on, just to kind of make it a nice, cozy, shady spot. So, gonna get these welded up. So we got our mounts for what will eventually be the roof of the hot tub made up, and I love them. I love that everything out here has kind of a Mad Max Ted-nessy sort of vibe. Post-apocalyptic chic, that's what we were calling it. Urban decay, that kind of aesthetic. It's great. So love these. It's all scrap metal, scrap rebar, that kind of stuff. We're going to get these installed, and that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see this whole hot tub come together, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more projects like this where we are making weird stuff out of scrap materials, I got a couple of videos queued up for you right now. Thank you guys for watching. Go build something cool.